Hello, welcome back to Next Step Consulting. My name is Amy. On today's episode, we're going to be addressing conflict management. Conflict management. Conflict is a natural part of relationships, both personally and at work. It's a natural part of relationship. It happens whether we like it or not. How it's addressed is a whole different case. On this episode, we're going to talk about conflict and how to address conflict. First, we would like to build a strong relationship, whether it's personally or in your business or among your staff. You want to build a very strong relationship. With a poor relationship, there will be conflicts, there will be lots of misunderstanding and miscommunication. Secondly, we want to foster a friendly social environment, a harmonious environment. There is always conflict when there is an environment that is chaotic, an environment that is not soothing whatsoever. There will be conflict, there will be miscommunication. So, in order to avoid that, we want to make sure your environment is great, is peaceful, and everyone is happy, at least most of the time. Secondly, let's focus on self awareness. Let's understand what triggers us. Because in some cases, while addressing conflict or having a conflict with someone, or in some cases, it can be triggered based on our bias and not focusing on ourselves. We may be the issue, we may be the problems, but we're focusing on what the other person is doing or what the other person is saying. So we should always remember to focus on ourselves. Let's be self-aware. What did I just do right now? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Was my tone right? You want to ask yourself, I want to ask myself those questions to make sure I did not say anything in a tone that was pushy or disrespectful. So we want to be aware of ourselves, why we're trying to figure out why this person is hurting us or why this person is having a misunderstanding with us. Let's be aware of ourselves and true to our feelings and addressing that first before pointing fingers. Practicing active listening, empathy to better understand how they feel about the issue and about the problem. We have we have to place ourselves in their shoes. Why are they feeling the way they're feeling? There is a reason. We can't dismiss the issue and the problem based on what we think or how we feel. There is a problem, we're trying to address that problem. First, let us address how they feel and empathize with them. If every time we're having a discussion and we are both trying to figure out how we feel about each other and about the issue at hand, the conflict will be resolved faster than we think. So first, let us address and understand how this person is feeling and then go from there. Try to negotiate if there's something the person needs or wants, or you need or you want. Negotiate how you both can meet in the middle. Sometimes you're not always going to have it your way, and that's okay. Sometimes the other person will not have it their way. That's also okay. But you both have to come together and negotiate and try to resolve the issue. Try to compromise, come to terms with what the other person needs and what you need. That way, both your needs are met and then the conflict can be resolved. Identify the cause of the problem. Without identifying the cause of the problem, after resolving that conflict, it will arise again. So, first, address the cause of the problem. Secondly, make sure there is a clear communication, very clear communication. With poor communication, the conflict will arise multiple times. So let's address the cause. Lastly, like I mentioned earlier, compromise, compromise. If you refuse to compromise, there will be conflict again and again. So always remember, compromising is important in any relationship, both personally and in the workplace. Thank you for watching. Have a great